Ted,
John, man, I
what's
miss you.
happening? Miss you too. I haven't seen you in a bit. When are you coming up here?
When are you inviting me? I keep
But
asking you. You
come
know, keep
on,
back.
dude. We're not going anywhere through the first of the year.
Okay. Well, you know what?
Except I'm going to Denver. I'm going to Denver tomorrow. Other than that,
Well, we don't have a lot of time here, so let's talk retail relevancy.
yeah, man. So Mary Catherine and I every Black Friday. What do?
You go shopping.
We go shopping, and we go shopping mainly because I want to see what's going on, and Mary Catherine wants stuff.
And you like to bring Mary Catherine because you get to spend the money, but the learning you get watching a kid operate in the stores, I think, is invaluable.
Well, to be honest with you, that's exactly why I like to go with her is because, I'm going around looking at displays, looking at whatever, and she's going around like, this is what I'm interested in.
Right.
Right. And I'm like, well, and I ask her a bunch of questions, which eventually gets on her nerves and she gets mad at me, especially at 5 in the morning when she's tired because she's a teenager and doesn't sleep all night. But I'm like, so how do you know about this? Why are you interested in this? Is this a good price? What is motivating her about this deal, and where did she want to go? So she wanted to go to Walmart because Walmart actually opened early.
Right.
Target didn't open till 7, and that was just throwing her off. But it was interesting, and I think leading to this conversation, we had several conversations. Like, it was not an event. She's like, I want to be there in line at 4 in the morning, and and I'm like, okay, well, that's over, right? Like that thing is.
And my guess is she's like, Dad, can't we just buy it like on our phones?
No, well, she wanted to.
Or Alexa.
She wanted to. No, she wanted to be part of the event.
Right.
Right. Like, I want to stand in line and be the first in the store and get the thing and whatever. And I'm like, honey, I don't want to disappoint you, but Walmart puts its stuff on, puts its stuff on the floor. It's Black Friday deals on the floor at 10 o'clock on Thanksgiving, right?
Right.
And I'm fat and happy, and I'm not going anywhere on Thanksgiving Eve. I just, that to me is not a shopping day. I'm old school, but I said so, and then Target didn't even open until 7. So I'm like, well, we can go to Walmart. It's open 24 hours, but I'm like, I don't think it's event. So she wasn't hearing it. So we walked in, we walked into Walmart, and us plus, like, I think a couple other people were the sum entirety of the shoppers in the store at 5 a.m.
He was expecting the past big crowd.
Yes.
She got an empty store.
Got an empty store. Well, and I tell you, it was beautiful.
Right.
Like the employees, they were going to have a big day, but there was no reason for me to get up early. I went, I took a couple pictures. I was going to make a little post, and I just haven't done it yet. There was a hot deal of like Samsung, like a center channel speaker and like a woofer for and it was completely full, by the way. None were gone because they probably have 10 in the back and they just roll them out. It wasn't Black Friday that we know.
In other words, things are changing.
Things are changing, and the way people shop is changing. We were, to your point, Shannon and I were shopping, during Thanksgiving while we were watching The Irishman, sitting on our phones. I'm browsing, where do I get the sneakers that Mary Catherine wants for Christmas?
And I just bought stuff I would have bought anyway and figured I'll wait a day or two, probably be a little bit more of a sale. I would have paid the regular price if I didn't have that happening.
Right.
And then when I realized I missed something, I said, well, it'll be on sale for the rest of the month.
Well, actually, there were several articles, I don't know if you've been following, that shows that the Black Friday is not the cheapest time to buy stuff. It's that week and a half before Christmas, because everybody's like, okay, I got this much left, I'm going to mark it down and get it out of here. Right?
John, how could I not be following it when you send me all the articles?
Well, I do, but but I think your point is exactly. It's no longer an event. And my brain came fresh off of Singles Day,
Right.
big event now, not only in China but kind of growing globally. And I was reading these articles or watching. So, there were, online sales were $10 billion for Black Friday. And I'm like, wow. So that's what Alibaba did, like the first 2 hours of Singles Day, just Alibaba, right? So like, yeah. But Singles Day now feels like an event because it's an event, right?
Right.
Black Friday is October, just before Halloween till a couple days after New Year's, right?
Right.
I
Well,
mean, holiday.
Black Friday has become the Christmas selling season.
Yes.
Versus, I wouldn't be surprised if we see whether it's the likes of Amazon or Walmart, or they all get together and come up with a new day 6 months before to kind of emulate Singles Day. Like, I think Singles Day, I think they were copying us, and I think times are changing, and we're going to start evolving by copying them.
I think you're exactly right, because I think Singles Day has gotten bigger than anyone ever imagined. And there are now U.S. companies doing Singles Day sales in the United States, not just in China.
What I loved in our discussion when we had this same kind of talk about Singles Day was the way they've made it into an event that it's not just about sales. It's about online entertainment.
Oh, it's a thing.
And that's something else that I think as the retail world evolves here in the United States, that's going to evolve around it. We've been talking a lot about experiential, a lot about customer experience. I just wrote a post for Rockstar CMO about it's really not about the brand as much as it's about the experience. People buy the customer experience. And up until now in the States, the customer experience has been customer service, it's been the product, it's been how easy it is to find. But overseas, they're taking Singles Day and turning a customer experience into a real experience.
Yeah, it was Kim Kardashian and the key opinion leader in China doing a live stream together, right?
Right.
So look, I know we're probably running out of time, but circle back around to Mary Catherine's experience. She was really disappointed it wasn't an experience, right? Because she can shop anytime she wants. You don't have any barriers to shopping, and that's the point.
What I'd love to do is I'd love to ask our audience, and I know we have a lot of people that follow this who are in the retail world. I'd like to do another show after some of these people reply after we post this on what people think will happen as this evolves. What's going to happen next year? Is it just going to be same old in the United States, or are we going to start evolving this taking the learning from this year that things are shifting online? So number one, if we want to get it back into the store, we have to make it more of an experience in the store and offer something.
It can't just be selling stuff cheap on products.
I agree. I think it's got to be more about what's happening. I'd love to see an in-store experience where people want to go there because and again, I'm not the king of the creativity of this, but whether there's a band playing or there's interactivity between consumers or brands are actually in the stores talking about their products. I mean, there's so much that could be done because we also have these facilities. We've got these enormous stores that are being wasted, with empty people. Maybe there's a lot more we can do. So I want to ask you guys to tell us what you think might be retail relevancy for next year.
I love it. I think that is a great way to end this chat. Thanks, man.
Nice talking to you, buddy.
Appreciate it.